Today, we've got it all. Great homes, great location, great schools, and a brand new boutique community, The Grove in North Richland Hills. Are you ready? This community has only been open for 5 months. You have 2 great builders, and we're going to talk about the things to do in and around North Richland Hills, and so much more. So buckle up, let's take a ride. Subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up. Well, I wanted to do something a little differently for this tour, and that is to start out in the spaces that mean the most to you as a homeowner and a parent. I have 3 children, and there's nothing more fantastic for them to have their children's retreat, which is interpretation for you as your peace and quiet. Up here, you have an open loft, game room, and right behind me where you see this bonus space, it would normally be attic space, but I really wanted to show you this so you can have a huge appreciation that you can open up the attic space to more living space up here. This area is typically a closed attic space, but let's face it, there's nothing typical about you, your taste, your style. Would you convert this area into double doors leading to a really nice media room, or leave it as an open bonus space like you see here? Hop in the comments and let me know how you would use this area. Now let's take a look at the places where the people who live upstairs will refresh and relax. And although you're not going to climb the stairs every day, you do want to inspect what's going on, especially when you start to notice things are missing, such as your bowls, your cups, your glasses, and those spoons. It's always the spoons. The other bedroom had somewhat of a private bath. These 2 bedrooms are joined by Jack and Jill bath. If you have a large family, this upstairs is a dream come true. Hop in the comments and let me know what you think about the areas to play and the areas to rest. I'm in probably one of your second favorite places in the home, and this is the kitchen area, because this will be the hub, the heartbeat of the home. And there's one thing I want to tell you as we tour the kitchen, that Graham Hart can make such a customizable home just for you and your lifestyle. So the things that you see, if you're thinking to yourself, you know what, Tracey, I would just love this kitchen then hold on to those ifs, because I imagine you can make whatever adjustment within reason in this kitchen that would really suit your life, your lifestyle, and your entire family. Let's take a look around. There are several dining areas. Here you can add your dining table, or you can enjoy dining on this extra large breakfast bar. Now notice I did not mention sitting on the sofa in front of the television. No judgment. It's your home. You do however you want to, but I'm just grateful that you have other options to consider. Speaking of options, in this gourmet kitchen, you will have the option to upgrade your countertops to another stone. As a standard, you will have thick granite. You will also enjoy cooking on KitchenAid appliances, and there is a plethora of areas to store and stash in this kitchen. For the record, I am happy to stop by with one of my signature dishes or belt adjusting desserts. Just let me know when and I'll be right over. Homes in the Grove rest on 70-foot wide lots. There may be a few larger lots available if you hurry. Your new construction home will come with a fully sodded yard, programmable sprinkler system, gutters, and professionally landscaped yard with the option of having an oversized back patio. I don't care what size of patio, oversized or not. My recommendation is to get the must-have outdoor ceiling fan. We're in Texas. You'll thank me later. And before we look at the primary suite, there's one thing I need to do. Now, let's take a pause for our station identification. Hi, I'm Tracey Serrell with the DFW Life, and I help people just like you sell and buy homes in and around our Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And I realize you can find out quite a bit online: bedrooms, baths, square feet, price. But what you may not be able to discover is how people really live their lives in our different communities, cities, and suburbs. Well, that's where I come in. I hop in the car and I drive around so you can have the bird's eye view, VIP access of how people really live their lives. And if you like to be in the know, then you're going to want to subscribe below, press the bell. You'll be notified anytime anything goes down around town. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up. Now back to the video. This is the Sandolin floor plan, the largest floor plan with 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 3-car garage. Your primary suite will certainly be your secret hiding place, although it won't be too much of a secret, but this will be your retreat. This is a great space, great walk-through shower, great closets, great everything. Your bathroom counters will come with a cultured marble as a standard countertops. But remember, Graham Hart can make your home customizable, including the features of your shower and maybe upgrading from the crushed marble countertops to a different stone. I've had one client say to me once, Tracey, I don't like the laundry room being right outside the closet because people can come into my closet and I just don't feel like I have private space. Let's be honest, nobody's coming into the laundry room to go into your closet. So your space is going to be very, very private. But in case that is holding you back, if you look over here, you do have a door that leads to the hallway so people can access the laundry room without coming into your room. But I don't think that's going to be in question. You're going to have all the privacy you need right here. The beautiful downstairs guest ensuite. And I know you're going to go all out to make sure your guests feel very, very welcome. You're going to have the fresh linen, beautiful towels, even chocolates on the pillows. And your guests are going to be comfortable here with their large walk-in closet, a really nice full bath. Isn't this a wonderful space for your guests to come, enjoy, have a little privacy during their visit? This is a really nice study or office. And since we're studying things, here are a few things that you might want to write down. You have a lot of things that you can do inside the home, but at some point, you're going to want the joy that's inside to go outside. Here are a few things you can do to explore in and around North Richland Hills. Be sure to subscribe so you know when anything is going down around town. Let's take a quick drive through the neighborhood before we jump into the things to do segment. This is a new boutique Dallas-Fort Worth community, and purchasing a brand new home in a brand new community is such a rare opportunity. There are going to be 47 homes here in the Grove, and the students will attend the award-winning Keller ISD. As I was driving around, I saw one of the neighbors and asked him what drew him to this new neighborhood. This is what he had to say.
I think, people are going to see the value of being in this neighborhood, being in this location, feeding into great schools. They're going to love the builders. They're going to love the floor plans that they have to offer. School district is big, but also you're near to a bunch of different retail. You got the Target, you got the Walmart right there, you got Kroger down the street, a bunch of restaurants, and just ease of access of getting where you need to go.
As I mentioned earlier, and the neighbor reminded you, there are two builders here. You have Make Us Home, and the one we just toured was Graham Hart Home. Now, I didn't show you a Make Us Home because they don't typically build model homes. They're a custom builder, and they build as requested and required. But if that's something you're interested in, then let me know. I'm sure I have videos that cover Make Us Home. Now, I'm not giving this idea, I'm not giving this opportunity to everyone, but because, I think you're so special, I'll do it just for you. Comment and let me know if you want to learn more about Make Us Home. Now, with that, I am sure that you have the best home in the community, the city, probably the entire state of Texas. But at some point, this intimate boutique community where you get to know your neighbor, you're going to get tired of knowing your neighbor. And in exchange, you're going to gas up the car, go and explore the things to do around your home, around North Richland Hills. Well, living in North Richland Hills, a brand new community, brand new home, well, almost anywhere in our Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex can be a challenge and a rare opportunity because the one thing we can't reproduce is land. So you will have pockets of new homes and new communities here in DFW. North Richland Hills is positioned in one of the best places because it's surrounded by so many things for you to do and enjoy. You will not feel isolated by any stretch of the imagination. Let me show you what I mean on a map. Your neighborhood, The Grove in North Richland Hills, is nearer to Keller than some of the other areas of North Richland Hills. And that's why your student will attend Keller Independent School District, which receives a grade A from niche.com. Some of the other areas within North Richland Hills will attend Birdville ISD, which receives a B+ from niche.com. Keller is our family-friendly city, so you're going to certainly go there, enjoy so many things to do in around North Richland Hills and Keller. And then you're going to just hop over to the city of Southlake, which is, dripping with wealth is what I like to say. And that's where you're going to get some of your curated foods, your fine dining, your fine shopping. There's so much to do in Southlake. Now, what's really important to you, especially if you're new to our Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, is knowing how close your community is to our DFW International Airport. And you are about 14 miles away. Now, you're not moving to DFW without going to Dallas. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Dallas is about 28 miles away from home, and Fort Worth is much closer because North Richland Hills is considered a suburb of Fort Worth downtown, is only about 12 miles away. Now, here are the things that you're going to do, go and explore. And this is not a cumulative list. This is just some things that I think you're definitely going to want to do in Fort Worth. But let's just start with the Fort Worth Zoo. The amazing thing about the Fort Worth Zoo, that it is ranked as one of the top zoos in the country. Surprisingly, that people are shocked when I say that. So you do your own research. The other thing that you're going to enjoy, because Fort Worth is where we celebrate our Western heritage, is the Fort Worth Stockyard. And this is where you'll see real live cowboys on real live horses driving real live cattle down the street. And you're going to also be able to enjoy so much culture, so much wealth in Fort Worth. For example, we have so many great museums, theater, the Trinity River. If you like to go outside, you can enjoy, rafting and floating and listen to concerts and different events there on the Trinity River. And there are miles and miles and trails to enjoy walking around the river. And it's very, very beautiful and scenic. There's Sundance Square. Downtown Fort Worth is very walkable. You can enjoy dining there, shopping there, listening to live music. There's so much to do in Fort Worth that I can't imagine you would go to Dallas. But let's face it, you will. You'll go there. You'll go and explore. But when you are exhausted, hop back in the car and drive back home. And the one thing I definitely want to point out about living in North Richland Hills, you have such a prime location, easy access to some of our major streets that would take you to our major freeways to get you almost anywhere you need to be or want to go around our Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And one more thing, there's no way you're going to live in North Richland Hills and not go explore the city of Grapevine, walk the historic downtown, go to wine tasting, and enjoy Grapevine Lake. Here are a few things that you should know before you go. The first one, The price. The price that we quote in these videos, we do these nice home tours. Well, that's just the base model. The introductory just get you in the door, get you in the neighborhood, get you into the community. But price is always and likely will change because base price, I mean, you don't do basic. So you're gonna want those extras. You're gonna want the premium lot with the view. You're gonna want all of the upgrades, all the pretty things that you saw in the model home. But chances are some of those things, here's a tip, you can get done after you actually buy the home. There are some things you can do aftermarket. And if there's something you really like, let me know and I'll get you connected to one of my contractors. But I will say this, there are a few things that I would advise you just let the builder do. Just pay to let the builder do it so you don't compromise the integrity of your warranty on the home. And the next tip, the incentives. I am telling you, we are seeing things that are historic proportion with what these builders are offering you. They are incentivizing you to come into these communities. I mean, they are throwing money at you toward closing costs, interest rate, design center. They're throwing things at you, including the kitchen sink. But there may still be a little meat on the bone. And I want to help you find all the things that you can use because who wants to pay more than you have to? And my last point, my last tip is a professional advocate. Many people ask me, hey Tracey, I'm buying a brand new home. Do I really need a realtor? I mean, can I just go through the door and visit with the sales consultant and I'm done? Yes, you can. But let me ask you this. Just because you can do it, does that mean you should do it? Think of it this way. The salesperson, however knowledgeable, friendly, experienced, they can help you, but they do work for someone. They have a fiduciary duty to work for their employer, who is the builder. Don't you deserve the same level of advocacy in someone who will have your back? You deserve a strong professional on your side. Hi, I'm Tracey Serrell with the DFW Life, and I help people like you sell and buy homes in and around our DFW Metroplex. And by now, you understand how rare of an opportunity it is for you to move into a brand new home in a brand new community in North Richland Hills. And if you have North Richland Hills, or you want a brand new community that feeds into Keller Independent School District, then comment below, grab them a one-on-one consultation link. Let's connect, give me a call, so together we can better discover if the Grove, or maybe there's another city, community, of suburb that you can see yourself creating your new memories in your new home.